I received a proposal to stage an exhibition 2 years ago and accepted it without hesitation. Amado is 4 to 5 times larger, with a spatial configuration that is both complex and dynamic. Rooms with disparate moods and tactile qualities are arranged in an irregular, almost skewed manner, making the site well suited as a testing ground for my perceptual acuity and adaptive capacity. Consequently, the primary task of this solo exhibition was not merely the placement of works, but an inquiry into how one might adapt to or respond to the scale, character, textures and atmosphere of this house, how, as a storyteller, one might enter into dialogue with space itself. In this exhibition, the house does not function as a neutral backdrop, but as an active interlocutor. I sought to interconnect the upper and lower floors of the exhibition space, along with the courtyard and greenhouse suspended between them, so that they might form a single corporeal entity, one through which circulation and respiration could be sensed. The exhibition was divided into 7 sections, each assigned a subtitle, with the intention of carving out small channels through which a loosely structured narrative could flow, meander, and disperse. This attentiveness extended equally to the relationship between the interior and exterior of the building. I aimed for them to confront one another in a state of mutual awareness, marked by a certain hesitancy and vigilance. To this end, I applied 2 layers of blue film to the large glass windows of the lower level gallery facing the street, so that whether one peers inside from, without, or looks outward from within, the space is rendered as an aquarium. At times, both you and I inhabit the sensation of living as though confined within a fish tank, an aquarium, or a zoo. In his 11th solo exhibition, What Should I Do?, Lyang reflects upon the attitudes and conceptual frameworks that have guided his previous practice, posing to himself questions concerning how he might now situate himself as an artist and how he should gauge the trajectory ahead, while simultaneously proposing provisional responses. Although he continues to employ established working methods and media and reintroduces elements from past works, he refuses to subsume them under a clearly articulated narrative or a sense of structural closure. Instead, he turns toward a self that refracts and scatters into multiple forms, confronting and reflecting upon these dispersed manifestations. Furthermore, beyond the discernible traces of his efforts to attune himself to the physical conditions, atmosphere, smells, and tactile qualities of Amado art space, he invites Kim Nam-hoon, Daehong, and Sanghyuk as contributing artists, presenting works that enter into resonance with theirs. The exhibition thus operates through a complex constellation of elements, an outcome that emerges from the artist's sustained engagement with diverse methods and attitudes across his practice.